Hello and welcome back to Death Becomes Me. Today we are actually going to play a Steam game I decided to pick up called Chernobylite. Um, just decided it was on sale and figured we could go ahead and grab it and play a little bit for the channel. Do a first impressions of it. I have not done anything at all with it, so this will be a brand new experience. We'll see what we think of the game. We'll go ahead and leave it as the initial settings.
Chernobyl power plant. A hope for the future.
NAR Corporation begins trials of their proprietary recultivation technology.
Uranium-90 and plutonium-240. Some never abandoned their homes, or even moved back. Will Samashells be removed forcibly from the exclusion zone?
Demonstrations across the Ukraine. 10 billions of hryvnias for an indefinite lease.
This is a cabal. NAR thinks they are above the law.
What does NAR really hide behind the patent rights?
One thing is certain. The sarcophagus must remain intact.
Igor, wake up, you sleepyhead. Look over there. Do you remember the glade just beyond those trees? That's where you proposed to me. You were so nervous and sweet. You're still sweet, my Professor Communic. Anyway, it feels good to return after all these years, doesn't it? What is it, Igor? You're still half asleep. Wake up. Awaken.
Tanya? Tanya, stop kidding around.
You sleepyhead.
Sorry, I'm gonna see what I can do about my mouse sensitivity. It's pretty bad.
Igor.
I'm gonna try going the other way. Okay, that's what I need. Yeah, okay, let's go.
Wait!
You proposed to me. You were so nervous and sweet. My Professor Curie.
Tanya Amelieva, stop this childish nonsense at once. Where are you?
After all these years,
That's enough! What now?
Igor.
What are you?
We are the inevitable.
Why is this place so familiar? It's my old workshop.
Please hurry. This reality is coming apart, can't you see? Get back to your work. It's the only way out of here. It feels good to return.
The entire zone is on lockdown. NAR doesn't screw around.
Yeah. Let's just hope our source comes through and we don't run into any patrols on the way.
And what if we do?
We will improvise. That's what our Sleeping Beauty here paid us for, remember?
Sure. Do you really think they'll test this recultivation something?
I haven't seen any signs of that, but I'm telling you, something is up. There are way too many contractors for such a small area. We can handle the contractors. They're probably some of Wagner's rejects.
Fuck you. I fought alongside those guys.
I know, I'm just messing around, Anton. Let's focus on getting our professor here some of this... Chernobylite? That's what it's called? Igor? Igor. Wake up, Igor. We have to go.
What? I must have dozed off for a moment. Let's go.
What are you?
Having doubts, Professor? If you're thinking about backing out, you need to tell us now.
Not a chance. Let's get this over with.
You sure this plan of yours is going to work, Professor Kimenyuk?
Igor, please. And yes, it will. You two take care of your part, and I'll take care of mine. All right?
Try to keep a low profile. Last thing we want is a firefight.
A fire? What are you getting us into, Igor?
It is necessary. It's something that needs to be done.
I don't like riddles, Professor. But you're the boss.
Reminds me of that night op in Syria. Remember that, Olivier?
I do, unfortunately.
Misha, we can't! We have to fall back! The pressure's dropping. Downstairs, now! Go, go, go!
This is no time for bird watching, Igor. Let's go. Through the fence, into the sewers.
Sewers? Oh, and down into the underworld we go.
It's nothing but a hole in the ground, Anton.
Oh, does anyone else feel itchy? So, how bad is the radiation around here these days? It's been a long time, right?
Do yourself a favor and don't think about that right now. Let's focus on doing the job and getting out of here in one piece. Igor, if the shit hits the fan, get yourself out of sight until we take care of it, okay? Don't be a Giroi.
Don't panic, Olivier. No Girois here. Only some desperate people walking into the heart of darkness.
No talking. Go.
After you, Igor. Ladies and eggheads first.
Funny guy, huh?
Shit, Igor, get down. Get to the sewer entrance. We're right behind you.
False alarm. Must be those fucking rats again. And in the second half of the game as well. Fuck me.
Dio's going to lose again anyway. Quit yapping. That truck didn't drive here on its own. Keep your eyes open and your mouth shut.
Stay in the shadows. become invisible.
So, you were inside the lab?
Yeah, for a bit.
See anything interesting?
Nah. Interesting is above my pay grade. Now pass that bottle, Sergey.
They don't pay me enough for this shit.
Fuck.
Eagle, hey, over here.
You sure this is the right entrance?
I used to work here, remember? Yeah, I'm sure.
Igor, take a rad reading, will you?
Ah, 3.6. Not great. Not terrible. Chin up. We're safe for another hour or so, all right?
None of you are safe.
I hope you have a good memory. Okay, I'll take point.
Yes, Captain Olivier, sir. You sure this device of yours works, Eagle?
I don't have time for getting into details right now, but yes, all it needs is more Chernobylite.
Chernobylite, right. The most radioactive compound on Earth. That's what you called it.
The man knows what he's doing, Anton. Stay focused. Complete the mission. We'll all be laughing about this over a beer before you know it.
The readings are bad. The numbers are too high. We have to get out of here.
We can't leave him behind, dear God!
Let me out of here! Let me out!
Alexander Borisovich, someone has to open the valves manually. Someone has to go inside.
Oh, two hostiles up ahead.
Quiet. Anton, left one's yours.
I'll take the other one, Olivier.
Oh, look at Bright Boy over here. Okay, it's your show. But if you get us killed, I'm gonna be pissed.
Fire bars and rising.
Think it'll explode.
This may surprise you, but I'm actually a soldier, not a nuclear physicist.
I don't see any leaks. Let's get out of here and report in.
Not yet. Get a hold of yourself and keep looking for the fucking leak.
This is a stupid idea. Please don't put us at risk again.
I won't. Don't you worry about that. It's been a while.
What was that, Eagle? All right, Eagle. You're the star. Ready to execute the plan?
I'm accessing the terminal. If the AZ5 button is still working...
Igor, don't!
Tatiana?
What are you stalling for, Igor? Time is critical here.
Did you hear that? The voices?
That's not the kind of question I want to hear right now, Igor. Are you okay?
Don't do it, my love.
Shit, I can't! I can't press the button!
Suit yourself, Anton. Let's move. The reactor room, now! We had a plan, Igor. Why didn't you just press the damn button?
You don't have long. Run!
What about the radiation?
Anton, please, you're stressing me out! Oh, it's even colder than I remember.
You've seen one of these before, haven't you?
A much smaller fragment, but enough for my initial studies.
Are you going to tell me how this fancy gun of yours works?
It creates a kind of shortcut through time and space. It's called a wormhole. It forms a tunnel with two mouths. It needs an exotic energy source to keep it open.
Exotic energy. That's the Chernobylite?
Exactly.
And where does this shortcut lead?
It leads wherever it needs to. Let's leave it at that for now, all right?
What?
My fiancée. She disappeared here during the disaster 30 years ago.
Yeah, can we talk about her later? Grab the crystals and let's go.
My fucking God! Help me! Why are you here?
Olivier? Where the hell did you go? Olivier!
What the fuck was that?
Listen, Jesus, I'm so sorry, Olivier. Anton was, he was a good man.
Who was that fucker?
Hell if I know. Somehow he used the negative energy of the Chernobylite to teleport. Now, to confirm this theory...
Stop. That doesn't matter right now. Can he get to us here? And where is here exactly?
We're inside a wormhole connecting two singularities. It's quite short and not very stable, so we need to move. Do you understand? And no, he can't chase us in here. I mean, it's possible in theory, but highly unlikely.
I don't want to know. Just get us out of here.
This way. You'll come out near Mikhail's place, hopefully.
Let's meet there, then. My arm. It feels like the muscle's been twisted from the inside. I'm going to execute that black-masked motherfucker, Anton. I promise you.
This place is definitely not what it used to be. It's like a snake, shedding its skin over and over again. You have to learn it all over again. Feel it. Tame it.
The singularity. Tearing at the fabric of reality.
The foundations of this reality are really quite fragile. You're out of time! Go! How many times have we walked through these gates? More than I can count. Let's go in together, my love.
I need to find a way to reduce my rad levels first.
Look for a little bottle. The label will say potassium iodide, DTPA, and Prussian blue. It helps with radiation poisoning. You're hurt, Igor. Tend to your wounds.
I have no medkit. Perhaps I can prepare something over the bonfire.
Hands where I can see them. What's the password?
Would you mind? I can't think with that gun pointed at me.
Igor? Damn it. Nostalgia. It's nostalgia. It was your idea, goddammit. Come on in. Igor, you're a bit of a handyman, right? Take a look around and see if any of this crap is useful.
This is your element, my sweet. Create order from this chaos.
Tell me you're not going straight back to the power plant. Because if you want to commit suicide, there are easier ways. We're outnumbered, outgunned, everything. We need intel, backup, supplies, and most of all, we need a fucking plan.
Okay, Olivier, let's hear your plan.
I'm glad you're seeing reason. See this board behind me? We can use it to map out our plan of action. Figure out how to get inside the power plant and find whatever it is you're looking for. Or whomever. Every piece of intel, every bit of info about resources, we'll document in right here. We'll take our next step when the time is right. For today, let's focus on getting our strength back. If we're going to use this warehouse for our base, we need to find some supplies and get organized. Somewhere to sleep would be a start. Maybe we can find some cots?
Okay. Let's do this right.
Great. I'll do everything I can to help you figure out what happened to this... Tatiana? That was her name, right? One last thing before you go. NAR uses weapons with a biometric lock. We can't use them, so we have to defend ourselves with what we have. Use it as a last resort. I presume you know how to handle firearms? Then you're all set. I have faith in you, Igor.
You can see everything from here.
You cannot succeed alone, but there are others who will help you.
I'm not sure what to do first. Should I tell Olivier to run some errands, or should I do it myself?
Are we doing this or what? Man, what a view. This panoramic overlook of the zone will help us plan our tasks for the day ahead. Just let me know when you're ready, boss. We can get started.
I see Mikhail's old radio is working again.
Yes, Anton fixed it before we left. Should be usable.
I'm sorry, Olivier, really. But we need to focus on what's ahead of us.
How's my dress, Igor? Not too tight in the back?
Sorry, I don't have an eye for such things. But you look gorgeous, I promise.
You'd still say I look good even if I put on a potato sack, wouldn't you?
Yes? You know?
This is quite a conundrum for you, Professor, isn't it? You're so sweet.
Tanya, remember when they used to call this place the Dish? We used to come here all the time. And you'd tease me whenever you got the chance.
I love you, Igor. You know that. But that doesn't mean you're off the hook. I want you to see you challenge yourself for real this time. No more books, no more equations, no more quantum physics. After you finished your tea, I want you to take my hand and come speed skating with me. You're not going to science your way out of this. Don't worry, my love. Even though I was the ice skating champion in Murmansk, I'll take it easy on you. Stay in the shadows. Become invisible. None of you are safe.
I wonder what my wife is doing right now. Probably hanging out with her stupid hips. I hope I don't run into that maniac. What was his name? Kiminyuk?
You promised me a garden, Igor.
Yes, I know. Sorry. I never got around to setting it up. Can't wait to have some homegrown potatoes and carrots. That's what you had in mind, right?
Oh, you're a potato yourself, Professor Kuminuk. No, I was thinking about a herbarium. Calendula, sage, chamomile, mugwort, lemon balm, garlic, cloves, whatever I can get to grow here.
We do have a pharmacy in Pripyat, you know. You don't need all those weeds.
Herbs are useful weeds. Nature is clever that way.
This place belongs to ghosts! What are you doing here, stranger? Be gone, intruder! You don't belong here! Let her rest!
Igor! Igor, help me!
Tanya, what's wrong? Wake up!
No, get away from me!
Shh. It's just a nightmare. I'm here, my love.
I saw something. It was so dark and terrifying. I couldn't breathe.
It was just a bad dream. You're safe now.
None of us are safe.
Shh. Easy.
Stop right there. You're on Pripyat Bratva turf now.
What? Where?
Bratva. Pripyat Bratva. You must be new here, huh? A tourist? What's your name?
Yeah, I'm a tourist. My name is Igor. What's going on?
Bratva runs this place. That's what's going on. Pripyat Bratva. And you will obey the rules, Igor the tourist.
What is this? Bratva?
Bratva is Sasha, Grisha, Oleg, Vova, and Aloysia. And Evgeny.
Interesting. And where are all these guys?
Let me think. Sasha got arrested. Grisha was shot. Oleg fell to his death. Vova drowned. Aloysia overdosed. Only Evgeny is left.
And I take it that Yevgeny is you?
Evgeny is me. I'm the last man standing. I'm the Pripyat Bratva now. I made the rules. You got it, tourist?
Yeah. Yeah, I think so. You make the rules.
Good. I like you already. Just remember the #1 rule. Don't fuck with us. Nobody fucks with Bratva, tourist or no. You know, you listen pretty well. I've decided to let you join our gang. You can be my second in command.
Oh, it's an honor. Thank you. You can help me, friend. I'm looking for a woman. Her name's Tatiana Amelieva.
Tatiana? Ah, a beautiful name. She sounds like a beautiful woman. Tell me, you have some photos?
No, I had one, but,
Too bad. I've never heard of her. She's your woman, right? Love. I was in love once. Ksenia. Oh, what a woman she was. She promised to cut my balls off if I ever betrayed her.
and did she?
What a funny guy you are. I really like you. Nah, she didn't. She dumped me. But she said I was too smart for her.
Anything interesting going on around here lately?
Well, there's something fishy happening in the power plant. Those NAR fuckers have been running around like crazy lately. And there's this creepy fuck with a black mask hunting for something. Whatever it is, it's bad for business. He leaves me alone, but he scares my customers.
So you do have other customers?
What did I just say? That fucker's been scaring them away. If it wasn't for him, this place would be busier than the Izmailovsky market.
You mentioned something about trade. What kind of things do you have?
I don't know.
What do you mean, you don't know?
I sell boxes of loot. I never open them, so I don't know what's in them.
Well, that doesn't make any sense. Each box is totally random?
My loot boxes are like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're gonna get.
That's deep.
I know. Ksenia told me I was the biggest phassologier in our neighborhood. It's very simple. 1 food ration for 1 box of loot. 1 box a day. Igor, we just met, but I feel like I've known you for years. You're like a brother to me now. Have a free box of loot, on me. But don't tell anyone. It's a secret. A Bratva secret.
You mentioned something about trade. What kind of things do you have?
Sorry, Igor. No more loot boxes today. Come back tomorrow.
I better be going now.
Bradford forever, Igor!
Boris was an informant for the KGB. That bastard was my friend. If I could get my hands on him.
Good.
I think this approach is working, Igor. Looks like we can sneak in and out of the zone without attracting attention. So, how did it go? Are you any closer to finding your old lady? You still want to go back to the power plant?
I have to go back. I have the strongest feeling she's there.
Feelings? You surprise me, Professor Kiminyuk. Trusting your instincts is important, but last time we tried that, we lost Anton. We need some hard evidence before we go down that road again.
Don't worry, Olivier. I'm not crazy. I'll keep gathering evidence, and when I've got enough, we can formulate a new plan.
Good. Evidence, plans, information, resources. It will all get us closer to your goal, Igor.
How did you do today?
I'll brief you in a minute. First, let me point out a couple of things to you.
Go on.
You need to understand the role you're in. You hired me and rented this warehouse. That makes you the commander of this base. It means you will be in charge of all our equipment and, most importantly, our food rations. You have to start thinking like a strategist, like this is a military operation. Organize the base and take care of your troops. That's number one. Starving is no fun. I know from experience. Forget to feed your troops, and their morale will drop. They might even desert you. Also, in situations where resources are scarce, there's a group psychology to consider. Playing favorites, rewarding those who slack off, and not appreciating the men who pull their weight are surefire ways of creating discord amongst the men.
What men? There are only 2 of us.
For now, but that has to change if you want your power plant operation to succeed. We need more power, more intel, more skill, and more bodies. And each of those bodies will need space, food, and resources in this base. I know you're eager to bolt out there and continue your search, but you need to be patient, plan, strategize, take it slow. You have to find time to cater to the needs of your companions and manage this warehouse. If you don't, all your plans will be for nothing.
You're right. I need to be smart about all of this.
Absolutely. And remember, I'm here for you. I will advise and support you every step of the way. That's what you're paying me for. Igor, the gun I gave you has traveled all around the world with me, but it's quite old. What do you think about building a calibration tool to upgrade it?
Sounds good. I'll fabricate one when I get the chance.
You need it, Igor. This revolver needs an overhaul, Igor. A calibration tool would do the trick.
Do you think you could find some time to teach me some of your military tricks?
No. There are no tricks or shortcuts when it comes to improving your survival skills or shooting. But I'll be happy to teach you some basics. It'll make my job easier too if you know how to handle yourself out there.
Perfect. Let's do it.
Follow me. Taking out your enemy requires guts. Taking out your enemy quietly is an art. I think you've got what it takes to do the former, but you suck mightily at the latter. Now, the lesson is about knocking out your opponent without being spotted by him or anyone else. The secret lies in understanding human anatomy as well as stealth. It's about knowing how to apply enough force to put your opponent out of commission without killing them. Let's put theory into practice. Sneak up on me and perform a chokehold. Don't worry about hurting me. I'm a professional. Let's begin. You can't let me see you. It defeats the whole purpose of the exercise. From the top. Let's begin. Okay, Igor, enough. That was impressive. Well done, soldier. Keep at it. Turn yourself into a dangerous bastard so you can protect others. I'm proud of you, Igor.
Alright, so we got a general idea for the game now. It looks like it's a pseudo-base builder, mission-oriented, and your final thing is to try and infiltrate the Chernobyl power plant. It uses a lot of noise for jump scare effect. The green hues are nice. They go along with the whole nuke theme. It's an interesting concept. Obviously, made up element, Chernobylite, for the purpose of this. Is a nice little effect. I don't know. It's not bad. We'll see if I come back and play more of it or not. It's not necessarily a bad game. You don't get to team up. You gotta be strategic with where you send guys. You saw there was percentage based for each one in the hopes that they complete their mission. So, and apparently building up a team, but you can have members leave the team, so I don't know, that it might be a semi-generational thing to what teammates you get to pick for each role as hacker, sniper, all that stuff that was on the board. I don't know. Like I said, not a bad game, but I don't know if I'll be back to it anytime soon. It was fun to try. It was a fun little thing for us to do, to take a break from Rune Factory 5. Try out something different. It'd been a while since I did the Volcanoids game, which I do still need to get to that and finish it as well, which is a lot harder than the first time around when I beat it. But back then, they didn't have as many guns, and they didn't have armor. So no matter how far in you went, it wasn't any harder to kill anybody. It was just a harder to destroy the equipment, and more of the actual bots around. Anyway, we'll see if I try another game tomorrow out, because I have a lot on Steam. Or if we're back on Rune Factory. I do want to do longer episodes on Rune Factory, as you've seen, with the 3 to 4 hour being the mark I'm trying to get. However, with my normal work days and trying to get those done, it's a little bit hard during the weekdays, especially with a family. So that might just be a weekend thing, or it might be a multi-day that I glue together, which is what I've been doing as of right now, so you guys still get a nice long experience per. I get a lot more done per episode, and then it's just a long time for me, but not for you guys to watch it. So we'll see what happens after this. And we'll go from there. Well, it was a fun time trying out this game with you guys. Like I said, first impression's not bad, but nothing really pulls me in as, oh man, I need to see where this goes. I don't know. The elements are there, but yeah, I guess the draw is not quite as stellar for me. So we'll see. Until next time, though, have a good one. I'm out.